Hey guys, Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel, and today I'm doing paid reviews. This is for Richard, my good friend, Father Richard. Yes, Archibald Chesterfield has a Catholic priest as a fan, and I gotta tell you, Richard is a very cool guy. And yes, I had some issues with my faith, but I really like Father Richard. There's some good Catholic priests around. Dear Archie, nice to chat to you the other day. You asked me to keep in touch, so here's a small update. The people at Govberg are asking $54.50 for the JEWELLERY Reverso de Marche. And I see on Jewelers on Time, your recommendation, they have the gorgeous Rolex Oyster Perpetual with dark rhodium dial for little less than $5,000 US. I know the watches are of different worlds, but that Rolex is the first that has ever left me stunned, and going for less than the Jaeger. I told Govberg my limit is $5,200 and I'm waiting to hear back. But man, a Rolex seems a great watch and a great deal. Maybe a little bit too recognizable on the wrist, I know, but I love the movement within. If only it were on display. I'll keep you posted. P.S. A small tip via PayPal for confirming with me what I suspect would have been a really dumb move of giving away my IWC pilot. Now, this is a very, very interesting case here. Father Richard is a very cool guy. Love him to death. Really do like the guy. He's a priest, and he's got a IWC. I think it's an IW3777. IWC, it's basically an IWC pilot chronograph. And he was looking at a second watch. And he asked me my advice. He asked me whether he thinks he should trade in the IWC to get the JEWELLERY Reserve de Marche. And I got to tell you, I begged him to keep both. I said, get the JEWELLERY, the Master Control, and also get the keep the IWC pilot's watch. I said, these are two classic, iconic watches. Okay, I know the IWC uses a Valjoux 7750, but that's not terminal. And IWC does a lot of work on the movement. I gotta tell you, I would be saying myself, if you've got a choice of adding the Oyster Perpetual or a JEWELLERY, I gotta tell you, Father, I would definitely go JEWELLERY. I think that is what I would say, because the JEWELLERY, it's a piece of horology. I mean, the Rolex is cool, but I would really think the JEWELLERY is just a stylish, gorgeous piece. I had a good friend who came up and did the Archie Luxury interviews, and his brother, he brought along his JEWELLERY Reserve de Marche, and geez, it's just awe-inspiring, absolutely beautiful. It's a quality watch. It's not a shitter. It's a very, very high-quality watch. I really think an Oyster Perpetual is, although that is a cool watch too, I think you can always add one of those down the track. And I would really be saying, get the JEWELLERY. I think it's a perfect two-piece combo. You'd have the IWC and the JEWELLERY. How much cooler can you get than that? I would seriously, my advice is that I would very reluctant, and I told Father Richard on the phone, I said to him, look, don't trade in an IWC to buy the next piece. That's just such a bad move. You're going to IWC is a bit soft at the moment. You're going to lose a lot of money. And, I mean, you're going to sell it off at wholesale. And you're going to buy the new watch at secondhand retail. So, I would never advise anyone to do that. I mean, particularly when it's an IWC pilot's watch. I mean, that is pretty damn cool. Very, very cool indeed. I just don't see the point in, you know, I think too many people out here these days, we get so wrapped up in the deal. We have so many big swinging dicks who have magic collections and all these pieces, and if one is to trade in pieces continually in a quest to climb this slimy pole of so-called success, I think you can really hit rock bottom. You really can struggle. You're really going to lose a lot of money, and it's only the dealers who are going to benefit out of you. I would be very, very reluctant to get rid of a piece to a dealer. I mean, if you're going to sell a piece, I would be doing it on one of the watch forums or on, you know, Craigslist, something like that there. I really wouldn't be selling on eBay. eBay's a bit yucky. If the sale goes bad, you really kind of stuffed us. But I mean, somewhere like Craigslist, which is a cash deal, that'd be okay. I think also some of the forums, some of the wristwatch forums have some great options to sell pieces. I think if you're going to sell something to trade it in for a new piece, I can understand it. We can't keep everything. You've got to make sure you're not slaughtered on the price. Selling to a dealer is kind of the lowest common denominator. It's like trading in your car to a car dealer. Now, he's always going to screw you. He's going to give you low wholesale for your trade, and he's going to want high wholesale. Hello.
Okay.
So guys, you got to be careful. If you're going to trade in stuff, you got to try and maximize what you get. I'd strongly advise forums, Craigslist. In Australia, we've got Gumtree. You got to try and maximize your return. Otherwise, you're just throwing good money after bad. Case in point, my Breitling, the Scheitling Super Ocean. This piece here was bought on Boxing Day. Retail in Australia is about 6,300 Aussie dollars, and it's about 5,000 US. And anyhow, 3 days later, the guy traded it to a dealer. He lost, you get it, he lost half his money. And that's how vicious it can be. So, got to be careful. Be very, very careful. And the other thing is too, guys, remember, if you're trading in something that's a little bit soft, like Panerai, IWC, JEWELLERY, and you're buying Rolex, you're going to be double slaughtered because they're going to give you nothing for your stuff and sell the other stuff at a high premium. It's not a good way to do things. So Richard also asked me a question. He was thinking of selling. I think he went, he did. He went with the JEWELLERY and he's got the IWC. Good choice, good choice. Then he says to me, what do you think of me selling both of those and getting an IWC perpetual calendar? No! 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 No, don't do that. That's again, I would be very, very reluctant to do that. I think you got to enjoy your watches, love them, and I got to tell you, don't be doing silly trades. Sometimes we want to play with the big boys and we'd like to trade them, but that's not a good way to go. Unless you really know your market and you buy and sell a bit, that's okay. But don't buy retail and sell wholesale and expect to come out without pain and suffering. Pain and suffering. So my advice there, just enjoy your collection. Enjoy your collection. Watches are wonderful things. Love them, and everything will be good. So, Father, thank you so much. Thank you so much. He's a cool guy. I gotta tell you there, you know. I gotta tell you, I've gotta tell you, I'm happy to have fans from all walks of life. I've got all sorts of fans. So, guys, I'm very proud. Father Richard, thank you for being such a cool guy. I love you to death, and keep watching the Archie Luxury channel. Cut. Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you guys, I stuffed up one of my video ads. You know the ad I did for crypto trends? Well, sorry, just a bit of depression eating. Anyhow, the ad I did for crypto trends, I advertised it as crypto trends 2018. It's just crypto trends, guys. I made a mistake. Cut me some slack, would you? Crypto trends. Go and check them out, guys. Crypto trends. Hi, guys. Archie Luxury channel, Paul Pluta channel. And my good friend, Tanzillan, answering super chats. It's not about the money. It's not about the money. I feel like I'm doing my passion. Tanzillan, simply the best. And he's got another one for you here. How's this? It's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's my passion. Shitling on time. Simply the best. Now, guys, I gotta tell you, I struggle to survive full-time on YouTube. Please look in the description below for 10 ways you can keep me full-time on YouTube. Guys, I really need your help. Please consider getting a paid video review. I'll do a review on any watch, any question you want. Guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. You can sponsor me for as little as $1 a month. $1 a month, and that just keeps me going on full-time on YouTube. Guys, you could also, I do phone calls. You can talk to me for an hour on the phone, Skype or WhatsApp, for $50 US. Guys, I really do need your help to stay full-time. Ben cannot survive on Google Ads alone. Please help me. Please help me stay full-time on YouTube. And guys, don't forget that it's not about the money. It's my passion. Shitling on time. Simply the best. Tanzillan, thank you. That's a sponsored bit from Tanzillan. I can do that for $150 a month if you email me directly. Look below for my email address, guys.